Mickey Cleveland, you rock.
I was going to talk to you today about drums, more or less percussion, more or less. You know, rhythm is a part of life. I don't know if you understand this or not, but you could confine yourself to a soundproof room. You could have no vibration and nothing coming in, no sounds whatsoever, but there's still rhythm. You still have rhythm. As long as your heart's beating, you have rhythm going on in your life. You can't escape it. So today I want to demonstrate some points about playing the drums, and I want to talk about what's the most important part of a drum kit, because there is an important part. But I want to talk about rhythm, and all music has rhythm. Now there are many different styles of music, but they all share the common ground of rhythm. Music, there's more music that's more pronounced. You have rhythm and blues, rock, rap, hip-hop, country, gospel, Latin, reggae. You have all these different styles, and they're more pronounced. They have a more defining, driving beat. But there's also other music. There's also other kinds of music. There's bluegrass and classical and polka, and they might not have quite the driving beat, but they still have rhythm. So here's the question: what's the difference between rhythm and tempo? Because there is a difference. Now, when we talk about rhythm, we're talking about a feature of music that is created and held through sounds and through silence. It makes a pattern. That's what rhythm is. Thus, rhythm is a musical pattern made by sounds and silence. It's a structure of beats in music, and it's composed of different rhymes and of music. But tempo now, however, tempo pertains to speed. We can discern by listening to tempo what kind of song we're listening to, whether it's a slow song, a medium song, a fast song. It'll define what kind of song we're listening to. A slow tempo would be a sad song. Faster tempo may be a disco. But tempo plays a different part than rhythm does, and usually it's measured by beats per minute. Now, the difference between success and failure of a performance lies in the drummer or the musician's ability to keep correct tempo. Many disasters and many perfect manifestations have been determined by the proper production of tempo. So, somebody asked me, I've been asked several times, what's the most important part of a drum set in regards to rhythm and tempo? And there isn't a more important part of the drum set. Now, a lot of people would say it's your bass drum. A lot of people would say it's your snare drum. And really, in reality, the most important part of your drum is the one you don't think of the most, usually. And that is your hi-hat or your ride cymbal. The reason why that's most important is because I'll put it in perspective like this. A steam engine. You have a steam engine that builds up steam, and you have a regulator. You can turn it off, you can slow it down, you can speed it up. This is kind of your regulator. And if you're going too fast, you can lay off this. Or if you're going too slow, you can speed it up. I'll show you. I'll demonstrate it. Because what happens is when you stop and you start, when you go faster or go slower, your body reacts to that. So I'm going to show you how this works. Now watch as I start slowing down. Now speed up. Slow down. My body is reacting to what I do on this. So if I have tempo problems, if I speed up, I'll speed, and the rest of my body will react to that. If I slow down, the rest of my body will react to that also. So this right here, whatever you use as your set your tempo, is your most important drum. So in conclusion, I want to point this out. I want to go to the arena of sports. In sports, a team that controls the tempo usually wins the game. And it's really the same thing in playing the drums. If you can control the tempo, you'll have a good performance. So the next time you're at a concert and you feel the tempo's not exactly right, you can stand up and holler at the drummer and say, "What's your speed on your hi-hat?" Now they may escort you out, but that'll be okay. You'll know what you're talking about, and you'll help out the drummer. Thank you.